Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittney Carmichael, the founder of Shine School, luxury retreat host, and speaker. I was like, well, what do I tell him today? I was going to talk about the elevated life, speaker, this, that. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. No wonder I am distracted. My low battery just showed up for my computer. So I'm going to plug that in real quick because we would not, and this is probably why Chris said it right here, because no battery. You know, it's so funny streaming these things live for the last 8+ years, maybe even 10 years at this point. There's a big long checklist of things you have to do to make sure that everything is capiche. And if I turn this camera around, y'all would not even believe the amount of boxes and tubs and packing material because we are out in 3 weeks. Okay, I'm going to plug this in so I don't lose you guys. Hold on, my friends. Gotta move through all these wires. Let me get plugged in. Y'all, it doesn't reach today. Oh my gosh, it doesn't reach today. Chris, help. Oh, let me see what my battery's at. This is hilarious. Live energy problems. 10% battery. Help. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. Help. What do we do? How? Okay, we're moving, y'all. We're moving. Here we go. I'm telling you, real world problems when we're moving. I can only imagine what it's going to look like when we actually move and we're not in this place anymore. Thank you for your help, sir. We might be close enough now. A little bit further. Okay, what about, try that. I went just a little closer. Okay, y'all, well, welcome. This is what our life has been like over the last couple of weeks. We have just been trying to figure it out between hosting the most epic summer solstice event, which we can talk about, especially on this new moon in Cancer week. Okay, are we plugged in? We're in. Oh my gosh. Yay, we're plugged in. Look at this. Everyone give Chris a major shout out. Thank you guys. Thank you. Sparkle magic to Chris. Holy smokes, we are plugged in. We are ready to go. Holy smokes. Let me just catch up with y'all's comments. Hello, Leanne's here. Vic and Monica. Oh my God. Hi, Chris. Love how Chris is always on hand. Oh, I'm so glad I married this technology wizard. It's so funny. Reality. Yes. Instagram versus reality. Now we're in Instagram mode and reality, you know. Holy smokes, that is too funny. Okay, let me just check these comments here. Hi, power couple. Oh, long time no see. I've been binge watching your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I see LMW, so let me know who you are so that I can give you that extra sparkle magic. And speaking of power couple, you know, that is something that I have not talked about hardly at all because we've been going ham on goddess retreats and summer solstice and goddess gatherings and all of that. But the truth is, Chris and I have an upcoming evolved couples retreat for power couples to not only deepen your intimacy, better your sex life, but connect to other couples that love each other, because let's just face it, you know, it feels like a rare gem when you find them. So that's why we felt inspired to create this sacred experience for couples who want to connect with other like-minded, open-hearted power couples so that you don't have to do this alone. It's so much more fun when you all go on vacation together, right? I mean, I get the intimate alone time, but this is also the perfect opportunity for you to deepen and heal some of those micro tears in your relationship. This is not for couples in crisis. This is for couples who just need a little fine tuning in their communication and maybe just leaving some old baggage behind and actually just creating space. This is what most people said at our last couples retreat. They're just like, I need time out of my regular schedule and day-to-day life of parenting, of working, of XYZing. And I just want to spend time with my partner and just talk about our dreams and our future and where we want to go and get on the same page. That's something Chris and I talk a lot about. So when you say power couple and binge watching your videos, it makes me share this because one, we have Chris and I together have an event in September for our Evolved Couples Retreat. But also we've had a lot of conversations on how we want to move forward when we move. So over the next 3 weeks, we might be a little chaotic in emails going out or no videos or no anythings, because we are like literally packing up our entire life and closing a lot of chapters, including our family life with our sweet dog and my salon. So many things are coming to a close at this time. So it's going to be a wild ride. I think I'm going to start vlogging. So all that to be said is how we show up moving forward. I think we're going to get back to our YouTube game. Like we'll do our lives on social media, just like we're doing this, but we really want to just like find our home for our content. And YouTube has been a good common source that hasn't deleted my social media accounts. So I think we're going to get back to vlogging and kind of showcasing like, what does it look like to just totally uproot your life and have absolute faith and trust. Everyone's like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've had multiple people sending me Airbnbs from different states, like, come stay with us, which shout out to you. I see you here. Also, you might have been following along on my RV adventure yesterday. That was a hard pass. We don't even have a truck. Like, as soon as we pulled onto the lot, I was like, we can't even do this, can we? He's like, nope. I was like, well, that was fun. So it's just exploring all the options to see what feels good. And so, yeah, that is kind of what we're doing, is reassessing how we show up in our life and how we show up in our content. It also is the perfect time because it's July. We are halfway through the year. Can you believe that? So like, let's take a moment to hit the pause button and really see like, our actions and our habits and the things that we're doing in our day-to-day life actually leading us to the goals that we set for ourselves at the beginning of the year? Are we taking that aligned, authentic action that supports our goals and our dreams? So this month inside the Elevated Life Club, where Chris and I teach monthly, we do monthly group coaching. We are teaching all about optimizing your life. So with this new moon in Cancer, with these major changes, and y'all, we move out on the full moon later this month. So I just know that this is a massive chapter close for all of us, not just us moving out of our place, but hearing our clients and what they're going through and leaving behind certain chapters of their life that were very pivotal and important, and maybe for a long period of time. This is that deeper calling and initiation to say, what do you really want? What does your heart really want? And that's the perfect segue into this new moon in Cancer. We are speaking of new moon and new seeds and planting new ideas, like that is literally what we're doing over here. So if you've been following along, we had a woman come to summer solstice. She says, I've been following you for almost 10 years and I'm finally at one of your events. Like, holy smokes, talk about playing the long game and patience. So if you've been following along, whether you're new here, binge watching, or been here for a decade, I would love to hear your feedback. Like, how do you like consuming our content? Is it podcasts? Is it videos on YouTube? Is it lives like this? Is it short form content where it's like 2-minute reels? Or do you like 30-minute videos or 10-minute videos? Like, what do you love? Do you love my emails? Like, what's your favorite way to consume content from me? I would absolutely appreciate your feedback and thoughts on that, because that shapes the way that I show up. Always in alignment with my authentic self, but what do you really want? So I think that's an important piece in business and in life. If you're to be of service of someone, like, are you serving them what they need or what you think they need? I know that was a deep one, so let that sink in. Are you serving your clients, your family, your friends, yourself with what you think they need or what they actually need? And that's the difference in making successful simplistic actions and not like overdoing it, overthinking, or like, that's what I see so many people waste their time and energy is like overthinking, well, how should I show up and serve? I don't know, just start showing up and serving and see how it is, or ask your audience or who the people you want to serve, like, what do you need? And that's ultimately how I built Shine School. My entire signature self-love program was not only a decade of my own self-discovery and healing, but me asking my clients, hey, how do you show up for self-care? How do you love yourself? I was trying to figure out where were they failing and fucking it up, and where were they actually succeeding that I wasn't aware of, so that I could grow and learn and add more content and perspective to the holistic viewpoint that is mind, body, soul healing. So I don't know. I guess I just love being on live because I'm a freaking channel for spirit. So they're like, just hit the live button and we got it, girl. Just step out of the way. So I'm like, I didn't plan on talking about any of this, but spirit was like, girl, get on live. I've been trying to write you guys emails But there's been a lot going on since summer solstice, not just between the move and I, but my team has had some family emergency, and it's just been, we're like, okay, let's just slow it down. It's summer here. There's no reason we have to just force and rush and push. And with it being Cancer season, into that feminine flow, the nurturing, that is the highlight of the season, is how can you show up and nurture yourself? So there's obviously a lot of information coming through for you guys for today. My mom is on her way. We're about to go have like a full spa day, which is going to be so exciting. So I don't want to take too long because I'm going to pull a card for all 12 signs. It is a new moon in Cancer, so you all need to know. Or would you like if I pulled for just the like air, fire, water, earth? Like, let me know. Do you want me to pull for the elements, or do you want me to pull for each sign? I'm sure everyone's like, but please, just my sign. I want to know just me, but let me know. Elements or signs, like give me your vote in the comments, and I'm going to just catch up with you guys and see where we're at. Hello, everyone. Hello, Scott. Tamlin's in the house. Sarah's in the house. Melissa, Nikki, helpful air, fire, water, earth. Okay, we're going to go for the elements. Look at that. We're just changing it up. See, we're talking about doing things differently. We're already happening. Okay, we've got a couple signs. I'm going to go with the elements because I don't even know how long we've been talking. 11 minutes. All right. Zodiac signs. Oh, you guys, I love your energy and can-do attitude. So I'd love any inspiration. I'll play any video. Let's see. Girl, I love you in person as much as possible. Carrie, thank you so much. You know what? That is honestly why I started hosting retreats and the Goddess Gathering circles. I asked one of my hair clients who's been with me for over 10 years. I said, there's a lot of noise online and a lot of people can hide behind good marketing and branding. But when I meet some of these people, like they don't really have it. They have good marketing teams. And so I asked one of my clients, like, what can I do? Like, what is the deal? Like, how do I like get my message across? And she goes, Britt, you just got to be in person. It's undeniable. Like when you walk into the room with you, like you change, like things happen. So that's why I started going, okay, well, how do I get out from behind the chair and out from behind this camera and this like online business and like create in-person events? So that's why the Goddess Gathering full moon and new moon rituals were born, which my next program that I'm working on is how to certify you in hosting these sacred circles. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because we are so excited to get this. Again, we create and teach what our clients are asking us for. And this has been a common theme. Multiple women from all over the United States have been following along for years and saying, I'm going to start this, or I'm going to do this. And it's been an incredible journey to watch. So we know that that's the next way that we can best support this empowering shift that's happening with women and local communities of being together in person. So thank you so much for sharing that, because yes, in person, all the magic. Okay, let me just see if I caught up with everyone. I like the idea of signs, but then summarize the elements. Okay, so just do more, and just do more is what she says. Yeah, right. I love you guys. Elements, I'm a Cancer, my birthday on the 17th. Oh, Lori, happy birthday. Elements. Okay, I cannot wait for an in-person event. I know, Leanne, all the way from the UK, it's going to happen. All right, I've decided, because I love hanging out with you guys and just we're chit-chatting away, I'm going to do things different. We're going to go with the elements today. Have never done that before. So in new moon essence and energy, we're going to try something new. And that is seriously the most important message I could get across for this new moon in Cancer is how can you nurture yourself in a new approach? One that maybe isn't tied with like obligation or guilt or overwhelm. Maybe you can recraft your routines and the way that you approach your self-love and the way that you nurture yourself. So we're going to start with water signs since it is Cancer season. All right, water signs. What do you need to know for the new moon in Cancer? Oh, goodness. Yeah, they're so floaty. They're like, it's water. We don't know how we feel. Okay. Water signs for the new moon in Cancer. What do you need to focus on for your nurturing yourself? Okay, here we go. Now they're talking. All right, my water signs. You need to align with your intention, align your intentions with your actions. So this is a great reminder that what you do, again, what we were talking about earlier, are you in alignment with what feels good for you, with the goals that you've set for yourself? Are you headed in that direction? The way that you nurture yourself, is that supporting your bigger dreams, your worth, your value? So for our water signs, I want you to think about what first, what do you want? How do you want to feel? Okay, water signs. How do you want to feel? This is step number one. And then once you figure out how you want to feel, then you can craft the actions that you can take to get you to that feeling. So if you're like, I want to feel healthy and alive and vibrant, then we can start thinking about, well, what are the actions first that stop me from feeling that way so that we can eliminate them? And secondly, what aligned actions could I take that would improve or allow for that energy to make me feel that way in this moment? So water signs, I want you to think about how you want to feel. This is your intention. I want to feel a certain way. And then I want you to craft the actions to follow that feeling so that you can make sure that if I want to feel healthy, then the actions that I take are with health in mind. So that means I will go to the gym and not skip it this morning and take my walk. I will drink water instead of soda. Or like start thinking about like, are these actions aligned with the goal and the feeling that I want to have? So water signs, here's your answer. Decide how you want to feel. Most important. Are you doing Gemini? Chris, I am doing the elements. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to catch up with everyone. Water signs, how does that feel? Exactly, spot on. She says, my Scorpio says spot on. Kind of feels like an inside out woo-woo, as in the movie Emotions. I love it. You guys are freaking amazing. Okay, I'm going to move on to, let's see. We have our water signs. Now we're going to go to our fire signs. That I'm trusting my intuition on this. Y'all, the best advice I was ever given by the psychic that I met over 12 years ago, when she's like, honey, you have the gift, buy yourself some cards. She said to me, and this has been the number one best thing she said to me. She's been practicing like 75 years. Okay. She was so old. She said, honey, the most skeptical people of psychics are the psychics themselves because they don't trust their own intuition. That just, for some reason, I'm sure you're like, yeah, I get that. Like I identify with that. So now I teach when helping women develop their intuition is that anytime you question yourself and you're like, did I just make that up? Or does that make sense? You have to go back to whatever you're questioning and know that that was a yes, full body intuitive. And then the questioning is the logical brain trying to understand and interpret, where did that come from? That doesn't make any sense, because the word intuition means knowing beyond logic. So those feelings, those thoughts, those knowings that are unexplainable to the mind is because logic does not operate on the same frequency, like literal science. It doesn't operate on the same frequency for your body to understand. So when you are learning to trust your intuition, you have to start figuring out, where does my intuition communicate to me? Where does it speak to me in my body? Is it my head rattling? Is it you guys know it's my nips hard. Like when my nips get hard, I'm like, ooh, intuitive. Like that feels right. So you have to find in your body and your mind how you operate. And we're all so different. So it's so important for you to recognize, if you start to question, did I just make that up? Or isn't that crazy? That doesn't make any sense. You're onto something. So as this card flipped up and fire signs, and I know me some fire signs, I'm thinking of a couple of Leos in mind. I see this card, I'm like, this is for you. This is definitely your new moon message. So our fire signs need to show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. So this is such a great card because I'm thinking of all my fire signs. This is someone who is blazing trails and not afraid to be seen. So when I see show off your sparkle and shine from the inside, it just makes me smile. Not just, it's like the one photo with, the one picture of me on here, but it really is a call and the embodiment of this entire deck. It is about shining from the inside. It is about loving yourself so deeply that you no longer give a care about what other people think of you. So my fire signs, this is your invitation to step into your full power and stop caring about other people's criticisms or judgments or any freaking thing else, and especially your own. If you're not on your own team, stop it, because I know a lot of critical Leos. So, hi. This is a great, not a lot of critical every fire sign now that I think about it, but it's okay. We love you. And that's why you bring that spice to the zodiac. You got to bring that fire, that transformation. So when I see this card, you are stepping into something big. You are ready to make bold moves, to be seen, and to allow your authentic self and masks to be removed so that you can fully love yourself, most importantly. And that self-love will then attract to you the next opportunity, which is what my fire signs are looking for. So if you want that next big thing, then start treating yourself like that next big thing. Boom. Okay. Let me know how my fire signs, I'm going to pull up the comments. Let me know how my fire signs are doing. Thank you. So true. My birthday was Sunday. Oh, yes, Melissa, happy belated. As a feeler, I don't know anything else. Yeah. Sometimes that can be very overwhelming. What a question for water. I know. Totally. So sorry, just catching up on some of these. A lot of self-care, mani-pedi. Yes, mani-pedis are great. It is a form of self-care, but you know what? Dealing with the things you're avoiding most right now that are limiting your joy, I think would be a better way to approach our self-care. And get your nails done. Libra fashion, just do both. Deal with your darkness and brighten up your nails, girl. Okay, so we have done our water signs, our fire signs, and now let's go to our air signs. All right, air signs, what do you need to know? Where can you focus your energy on nurturing your self-love and self-care? Hello, for the new moon in Cancer. So new moon in Cancer message for our air signs: unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. This is such a great card to follow our fire signs with the showing off your sparkle and shining from the inside. This is a card also about not giving an F about what other people think. I put a quote inside the guidebook for this oracle card that talks about those that were seen dancing by the ones that couldn't hear the music were thought to be crazy. But the truth is we all dance to the own beat of our drum. And if we stop dancing to our own rhythm and our authentic expression, then it kind of like it dulls the sparkle that we were just talking about. When we don't give ourselves permission to be authentic, to not care about what other people think, to just, like my very first blog I ever wrote when I was like, I'm not going to do hair anymore. I'm going to just like empower women from the inside. My very first blog, and you can go back. I haven't deleted them off my blog because of nostalgia, but very first blog is just put the damn lipstick on. And that's what this card reminds me of, is just putting the damn lipstick on. Unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. Stop caring what other people are going to think. Just do the dang thing. Be weird, express yourself, because that might empower someone else to do the same thing for themselves. Not copy you, but express a form of their creative expression. Like, wow, I've always wanted, for example, my pink hair gives a lot of permission to people who have always wanted colorful hair. They're like, wow, I've always wanted to do that. I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know I could do it. My hairstylist would never do that for me. I'm literally going to a freaking spa day with someone who approached me at a spoon bending class and was like, I've always wanted pink hair and my stylist won't do it. And I said, well, that's crazy. Come see me. She came to see me actually the day that Noodles tried to pass away the first time. And she has been an integral piece of my life for the last year. And we have gone to Costa Rica together on goddess retreats. We're going to the spa today. And it's all because she had the courage to get up and dance, to unleash her inner wild child. She said, I want pink hair and I'm ready to do it now. And so we've been putting pink in her hair for the last year. And it's given her full permission in her 50s or 60s. I don't know, we're not going to age her, but like in her elder life to just be who she is. And that's what this card for air signs is all about, is just unleash yourself. Stop holding yourself back. Don't let limits keep you small because you're afraid of what other people are going to think or judge or whatever. Because guess what, sis? They're already judging you. So you might as well just be judged for you feeling good instead of you judging you on top of them judging you. There's too much. Air signs, overthinkers. Just get up, be free, and let it out. That's my sign. That's my message for you. And also, speaking to my Libra self, I hear ya. That's awesome. Enjoy the spa. Yeah, just do it. So true. You guys are amazing. Okay, just catching up with all these comments. Dance is a passion of mine. Yes. Aquas. Yes. Love it. Okay, last one. We got our earth signs. So what do our earth signs need to know for this new moon in Cancer? Let's go, my friends. Earth signs, how can you nurture yourself? Which you guys can either do a really good job or a really not good job, depending on where your energy levels are. So I want to see how our earth signs can nurture themselves, plant those new seeds, those new routines into their self-care and nurturing for this new moon. What do our earth signs need to know? Okay, earthies, we're going to leave those there. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. So this is saying for our earth signs, funny, you're either on one side of the coin or the other. You're either listening and it feels good, or you're resisting and it feels real bad. So this is saying, slow down, earth sign, get grounded, plant your freaking feet in the actual soil and the grass, like go outside and just be in nature to like quiet the overthinking and really root yourself down so that you can get quiet in the mental space and let your heart start speaking to you. Again, every message is really about following what feels good, whether you're the water sign or lighting your fire signs on your passion. I'm like, what's that word? Lighting up your passion with the fire sign. Our earth signs are saying it's time to actually get quiet, to slow down, to rest. Hello. So this is saying to really just like brake check yourself, because like what speed have we been going at? Maybe it worked to get you to a certain level, but this is saying it's time for you to slow down because your soul is trying to communicate to you like a baby shift in direction. It doesn't have to be some like wild, like, holy freaking shit, we're changing our whole life and like Mayday, Mayday. This is saying just like slow down so that you can tune into your soul and make sure that you're always in alignment and taking that next right action and guided step. And if your doubts and your thoughts and your fears and your worries have been like on blast lately, this is definitely an invitation to like stop doing that. If you don't know how, I've got plenty of free meditations to hook you up with. So just shoot me a message and be like, hey, overthinker here, need some help. And I got you, sis. So your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear is a message for our earth sign. Now this is fun doing the elements. Let me know not which card resonated with you, because we all know who got what, but let me know how that card is showing up in your life. Whatever sign you are, does that card represent how you've been thinking about maybe I need to show up better for myself, or maybe I need to create better boundaries? How are these messages showing up in your life? And I want to know. And what sign are you? Are you an air? Are you an earth? Are you a fire, water? Where are you at? I'm going to pull up the comments, just check in with everyone and see how long we've been rocking and rolling. 26 minutes. Look at me. Look at me go. Okay, let's see. Wearing my lipstick to the spa. Yes, queen. And my fake ponytail, because why not? Like, why don't we just show up in all of our sparkles too? No big deal. All the feels. Hello, Hannah. It's so good to see you. Absolutely. I'm a fire sign and I am so ready to sparkle. Sarah, that makes a lot of sense that you're a fire sign, because you are just such a bright, feisty light in the most like beautiful, delicious way. I love that. I need to make time to dance, says an aqua. Oh my goodness. This was fun. Just finished working out and saw you were live. Love it. Perfect timing. So glad you're here. And speaking of, if you know someone who would love this, please spread the good vibes. Invite your soul sisters and go ahead and like tag below, like share it, subscribe. What are all the things a millennial say about, follow along. So I want to know, how did it resonate for you? And if you know someone who would love it, please spread the good news. All right, y'all. This has been such a fun week. I don't know how much more. We're going to be going live soon, but I don't know if it'll be in the next couple of weeks while we move. We're going to just navigate and go with the flow, but it is just so fun to see all the things unfolding in our life here over at the Carmichael household. We move out in less than 3 weeks, and we're heading to Arizona for an event with Lori Harder and Lindsay Schultz. And then after that, we're hosting our couples retreat. We also have a goddess gathering happening in August here in Frisco. So we've got a couple events happening, and I just couldn't be more thrilled about just letting go and totally seeing where the universe takes me. So if you want us to come visit, this would be a good time to put in your request, because we're going to be road tripping around the US just to look for some land and see where do we want to settle down. So thank you guys for all of your love and all of your support. It's just been such a blast over the last 10 years showing up live, coaching, educating, teaching, all the things. I literally can't thank you enough for you showing up, sharing this with your sisterhood, and just all the sparkle magic. I am in deep gratitude. And on this new moon and, Independence Day, I want you to think about, what does freedom and success and worth? Like, what does your self-worth mean to you? Like, what is your relationship to how you show up in a day-to-day basis? So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all the love. If you would like to book a one-on-one, I do have a couple spots open in July. My calendar is very tight this month, but if you've been thinking about working with me and you need that instant dose of confidence and clarity and empowerment, then book a one-on-one call with me at brittneycarmichael.com/tarot. All right. I think that's all for now. This has been so fun. I think I'll be joining you guys live a few more times than just Woo Woo Wednesday over the next month, just to kind of tune in and catch a pace, see how you guys are at. Thank you guys for all your feedback on how you love consuming the content. And I look forward to seeing you guys till the next time. We'll see what happens. Come to San Diego, California. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Just one last check on Instagram. I'm a water and I'm soaking as I was listening while water rafting on my birthday. Boom. What a fun, you know what? It's your birthday. You're going to get a card. What a fun way to celebrate. Hello, Erica. Yay. So glad you're here too. And congrats on signing up for the Elevated Life Club. We're so excited to have you there. Okay. Before I go, this was a special birthday card pull for Lori Joslin. Let me just get your name right, sister. Lori, what do you need to know for this next trip around the sun, Miss Lori? Oh, okay. Here you go, Lori. Your message is to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. Let me just pull this up so I can see. Ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. And then awaken your authentic self and be true to you. So this is a perfect message for you on your birthday season to take the mask off, to be yourself. And if you need help and support in doing that, like hiring an empowerment coach, or maybe changing the way you show up and you dress, or your hair color, or something as simple as that could allow you to maybe unlock a different part of yourself. So where can you be more authentic and more of yourself? And then how can you ask for help and support in aiding and assisting you being more of who you are? Boom. I mean, I've got an Awaken Your Authentic Self video series. We've got self-love meditations. We have Shine School, which is 6 weeks of reclaiming your power. We have it all. So if you need any kind of support on your empowerment journey, please send me a DM. And I look forward to starting the conversation with how we can create sparkle magic together. So until then, I will talk to you guys soon. Be on the lookout for all the behind the scenes coming your way. Until then, peace, y'all. Bye.